I saw a nice little lady in court this morning making a critical error in her case. She showed up by herself, stood in front of the judge with the prosecutor sitting there, saying that she didn't think she needed a lawyer because there was no case against her. Now, think this through. She's been charged by an officer with a crime. She's come to court and she's telling the judge that she doesn't have a lawyer, doesn't think she needs one, and apparently wants a trial. She may not understand that's what she's saying she wants, but there she is by herself, about to get potentially pounded by the system. If you are not guilty of a crime that you've been charged with, you more than anyone else needs a trial advocate sitting there with you to put your case forward. The judge is not the person to explain the case to until a trial is called. And if you think for some reason you telling the judge, hey, I'm not guilty, that's what trials are for. Now, if you're not guilty, a good attorney is going to point out the deficiency of the evidence and is going to keep you from going to trial potentially. If there is no evidence, if it was a bad charge, if there was a mistake, if there's a technicality that can get you out of it without a trial, good trial counsel is going to do everything possible to make that happen. But you standing there before a judge arguing that you should never have been charged is a fool's game. What you will find out is they will schedule your case for trial and you'll get to explain it. The officer will have their notes, they will pound you, and it will not be pretty. That is a bad way to highlight your case, to see to it that you're going to get hammered. Another way to do it is to be a jerk to the officer when they are investigating and or arresting you. You may not agree. I can sure help you to beat the case. But what about helping you to beat the ride? Well, the ride is getting arrested and riding to the police station. The officer's going to do what the officer is going to do, threatening him, being a jerk, threatening his family, questioning his parentage, those kinds of things. Highlight your case for prosecution and make sure that they are going to write that in the notes, that the DA is going to see it, and that they're going to come after you. Also, following up with the officer after your case, making sure you highlight who you are and what's going on in your case in his mind, is going to make sure that he puts supplemental notes in, that anything you say to him after the fact will be used against you. Again, bad, silly things that you don't need to do. Now, no one can guarantee that just because your case goes to trial, they're going to be able to win it. But if you help your attorney, if you're quiet and don't run your mouth, if you're polite, and again, law enforcement's going to do what law enforcement is going to do. Let them do it and note down everything that's going on, get good legal counsel, and they will be the ones to reach out and help you. If you have problems, concerns, questions, I'm always here. Please don't go into court by yourself. Please don't be that little lady standing up there asking that the state come after her. I'm always here. God bless.